Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you guys saw from the title, today I'm kind of filming just a get ready to go to work with me. Today I'm working an evening shift. That's what we're gonna do. So we're actually on a roll because Daya doesn't really take a nap until like 1:30. I try to push it as late as I can. She went to bed today at 12:15, like a nap. So that's great because that means she'll probably wake up like in an hour. So it's 12:42 right now, so maybe like in an hour, and then I'll just have everything ready for us to go and I'll drop her off at my mom's. I'm just gonna get ready really quick, probably get my face ready, get all of her stuff ready, and clean up a little bit around here. I'm not gonna try to do too much because I'm not trying to be exhausted by the time I get to work. Like, I always find myself like trying to do so much the days that I'm gonna work that I end up just being tired. And so this time I was like, no, I'm not gonna do a lot. All right, it's almost 1:30. I cleaned up most of my kitchen and now there's dishes again from the dining room. Gonna pick up as much as I can. Like, I'm just gonna give myself a good 5 minutes to pick up as much as I can downstairs, and then I need to go possibly change and get Daya's bag ready. Oh, and I made myself coffee because I'm trying not to go to Starbucks. So once I drink coffee at home, I should be good. I'll probably pass by the store and get myself an energy drink because I know for a fact I'm gonna need it at work. I'm on my way to work. I was running super late. I'm actually a little bit late. Definitely not proud of that. This is the thing that once you have a kid, it's like so much more difficult. You have to plan things like way ahead of time, not just like things in general, but like, yeah, you should probably be like 30 minutes ahead of the game. Truth is, I let Daya sleep as long as possible, and because of that, she woke up like 10 minutes before 2, and I still had a couple things to finish doing. So we left the house like at 2:09, 2:10. We were in the car. That's about the time I should be leaving my mom's. Anywho, I went to my mom's and my mom was gonna get off work at 3, so I left her with my brothers. It's gonna be like 30 minutes that she's gonna be with them. But lately Daya's she's definitely a toddler because she has had quite a few little tantrums, and she wakes up in an amazing mood, like really happy and sweet, and then all of a sudden she's like grouchy and cranky. So I think that had to do with it. When I was leaving her with my brother, she was just not happy about it, and I felt really bad. I could not leave her crying, so I tried to cheer her up and give her snacks, and we put on her favorite movie. She was still, yeah, no. So I had to leave her anyways, and I texted my mom, like, my baby's crying. Well, actually, as soon as like I left, I called back, and my brother's like, oh, she's not crying anymore. I mean, she's just serious. She's not happy, but she's, I know she's gonna be all right. And my brothers absolutely adore her, so I'm not worried. I'm just like, I know that's kind of how she is, because even with like my in-laws, we'll leave her and she's sometimes crying because she knows, but she'll be all right. Like, I'm always like, she's gonna be okay. Anywho, I don't have time to stop by and get myself an energy drink or anything, so I'm just gonna ask my husband to bring me one later today, and lunch, because I wanted to show you guys everything that I brought, but there was no time for that. So maybe next time I'll do like get ready with me. But this is just like wasn't really how I planned it, but we're just gonna roll with it. I did sort of get ready. I literally just did my makeup in the car. I'm a good driver, y'all. And Daya wasn't in the car with me, so I just like put a little concealer, BB cream, whatever on, curled my lashes, and a little bronzer, and we called it good. I feel more confident and better when I actually do get ready. At least put a little makeup on versus not putting anything at all. All right, so I'm out here. Hopefully the sounds around us aren't too loud, but I came out here to take a quick break, to eat a snack before it starts getting busy. I guess this is a good time to kind of talk about what I'm doing. I have my CMA, which is not the medical assistant. It's passing meds, so I'm a certified medication aide. And right now I'm working in a assisted living slash memory care unit. I am working through an agency company. My daughter is currently at my mom's, like I mentioned. Usually she'll go either with my mom or she'll go with my mother-in-law or my sister. When he gets off work, he goes and picks her up and then he brings her over to my work and I'll breastfeed her. Sometimes she doesn't even breastfeed that long. I think it's just like a comfort thing. And sometimes she does really drink enough milk. So then I'll breastfeed her, chill with them for a little bit during my break. I won't take a lunch until they come so that I'm able to feed her. So they leave and then he does his whole night routine with her. He like wears her out till she gets exhaustingly tired, does a night routine, and then he puts her to sleep. And by the time I'm off, she's already in bed sleeping. So that's really nice. All right, so I'm gonna go back now and work. Hopefully he brings me my energy drink because I need it. And I brought I didn't bring a lunch. Like I brought a lot of snacks. I had a really good big kind of lunch before I came, but I'm getting hungry again. So maybe he'll bring me something too. Cut. I'm coming at you a couple days later. As I was finishing editing my video, I realized that I never finished it because I think I was just way too tired. My point was to vlog when my husband came so you guys can see all that day up. I think I was just too tired that I just did not feel like it. But I did want to finish this video with just a quick motivation, a quick encouragement for all you hardworking moms that legitimately have to leave your home and go out to the workforce and leave your children with daycare, whoever, to watch while you have to go and hustle. So what I wanted to tell you was that I have experienced kind of like both sides of the, what would you call it, spectrum. I know what it's like to be a stay-at-home mom, and I know what it's like to have to leave your baby to go to work and help provide. I didn't leave Daya to go to work. My plan was to actually stay with her for a few months and then go to work, and that's sort of what happened, but at the same time it did not happen how I wanted it to. I remember that when Daya was not even 3 months old, they called me from this job and the pay was pretty good, so I wanted to take it and take advantage of it because we were really tight financially. And so I went to training, and at the time Daya stopped taking a bottle. She did not want a bottle. I did like 3 days of training, and like 2 of them my husband brought her to me during my lunch to feed. Again, she wasn't even 3 months old yet. And then the last time he did not bring her to me, and she did not eat the whole 8 hours. And I was so devastated pumping in one of the offices because she did not want a bottle. And I was just like, I don't want to do this. I cannot leave her. So I didn't go back to work for a very long time if it wasn't taking half shifts. When I did decide to go back to work was actually just a couple months ago. Agency was a good opportunity because it's flexible. I just wanted to say to all of you working moms that have to leave your babies for whatever reason it may be, it's a struggle. It is hard. One, if you can, nowadays it's so difficult to live off of one person's paycheck unless they're making like really good money. So for us, I find it that it's very helpful for me to help out my husband to a certain extent. My husband and I decided that we did not want to leave my daughter with just anyone, and we also want to be the ones raising her. So I do take advantage of the fact that my family is very helpful and help us out, but I do not take advantage to the point where I go to work the 5 days a week because one, she's not completely weaned off of breast, and at the same time, I want to be the one raising her. I want to be the one with her. Having my husband taking care of her is so ideal for me because it's her dad raising her as well, not her grandma raising her or her aunt raising her. You know what I mean? Let me just tell you guys a quick little story that really hit home. I really don't know exactly how it was told, but the point was it's kind of like an analogy. Where there was a mom that had her little boy, and they went into like this cave, and in this cave there was all sort of treasures there, anything you can imagine, gold and the most beautiful rubies and whatever. The man that took her to the cave, I'm probably saying this so wrong, but this is what I remember. He took her to the cave and told her, you can take whatever you want, you just have a certain amount of time. And she had her son there, so she was collecting stuff. For an example, putting it in her wagon, and the guy told her, hurry up, you know, you only have this much time, but don't forget what's most important. And so she just kept collecting. The cave door, whatever, was starting to close, and he kept telling her, don't forget what's most important. So she just kept collecting, and as she was leaving, the door was closing, she ran out, took whatever she could, all jewelry, all gold, all treasure, and the guy told her, don't forget what's most important. When the door closed, she realized that she forgot her son in there. When you think about that, you realize what's most important. We decided as a family, my husband and I, that we did not want me to go to work. We don't want to work to become rich. We don't want to go to work to make all this extra money, even to like save. We want to treasure what's most important, and that is the time we have with our daughter right now. She's only going to be this little once, and the early years are of utmost importance. They say that years from 1 to 5 are really critical, really form a child. Therefore, we do not want to take that for granted. So I want to encourage you moms that if you are able to be with your children, praise the Lord. If you are blessed to be able to stay with your children, praise the Lord. Thank God. I mean, like, I honestly wish I could just always stay home with my daughter, but that's not my case. And those moms that really have to go out there to provide because you're single or because you need to help your husband, hey, know that you have such an important role also in your home. This message goes to just all moms. And for that mom that you really don't have to go to work and your husband's income is plenty to just provide for your family, perhaps not to live lavishly, but to live to make it. Treasure those years with your children because they go so quick and you will never, ever get them back. And I look at it that way. I will never get this time back with Daya. She will only be one year old once. She will only be 2 once. She will only be 5 once. And I will never be able to go back and give her the time she deserved. So that's just my quick little message to you moms. I know what it's like to have to leave your baby and go to work. Believe me, I feel you. I also know what it's like to stay home because I don't completely work full time. I mean, just with enough me working 1 to 2 days a week, I'm trying to head for 3 to help more is hard. It's really hard. I know God will provide, and I know God is with me, with my family, with my husband, and I know he's helping us out, and we're doing the absolute best we can to be the best parents to Daya and to provide for her, but to also like be with her and enjoy her. God bless you ladies and moms. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe, like if you want, and I guess I'll see you in my next video.